Hello everyone, welcome to TOI Digital, your guide to all that's happening in Indian cricket. Beyond the Boundary is the name of the show. I've got Nitin Naik joining us from Mumbai. Very shortly, Gaurav Gupta will also join us on the show. Nitin, the one-day series against Afghanistan starts tomorrow. We've had Morne Morkel come out and say that you allow us an opportunity to experiment. Basically, he's forewarning us. They might be trying out a few options, which is not a bad thing. But you know
Yeah.
the subcontinent, any mishap in a bilateral white ball series is considered to be a criminal act under the penal code.
Yeah, I know.
Or Bharatiya Nyaya Sahita, as it is called.
Bharatiya Nyaya Sahita, exactly. I do though feel that this is the right time and the chance to experiment. Otherwise, you'll never get to know how good a Yashasvi can be. I will be in fact very tempted to open with Yashasvi and Rohit and ask Shubman Gill to bat at three. And I would and give maybe KL a break for one of the three games and let Ishan keep as a keeper bat, and then you rotate. So I would like them to build the squad in a way so that Yashasvi gets three games as an opener, and Shubman bats at three, so that in case something happens to Virat, even going ahead during the World Cup or during the England series, then I would want somebody like a Gill to take up that number three spot. He has the right tools to bat at number three in one-day cricket, and I feel that by giving Yashasvi three games right now at a stretch, I think they would be doing both him and Indian cricket a favor.
Gaurav, welcome to the show. If I can request you to get your
Yeah.
frame to the same level as the two of us. Yeah. Gaurav, the one-day series starts tomorrow. Excellent opportunity for India to try out a few options leading into the World Cup next year. Just we've got Ishan Kishan, and then the two young fast bowlers, Prince Yadav and Gurnur Brar. Plenty of opportunities for the younger players to stake their claim.
गुरनूर ब्रार तो टेस्ट मैच में भी नहीं खेले. आई डोंट नो गुरनूर ब्रार क्या करते हैं. तो आई हैव जस्ट नॉट मोर देन एंटी एक्साइटमेंट. आई जस्ट वांट टू सी. आई एम वेरी क्यूरियस कि गुरनूर ब्रार को इतना प्रेफर किया गया है, सो मेनी बॉलर्स. So what is and does he even play in this series, or is he kept as a surprise weapon till the opening match of the 27 ODI World Cup? So I think Prince ke liye I'm excited. He's proved himself. He's done well in the IPL. Hopefully he gets an opportunity, a good go tomorrow, makes his debut. Other than that, Ishan Kishan obviously I think will bat at the Virat Kohli spot, right, at number 3. Unless Yashasvi Jaiswal gets to bat, I think Yashasvi Jaiswal भी वहाँ पर batting कर सकते हैं because you already got a wicket keeper in KL Rahul. So and Jaiswal was the one who was unlucky to miss out. So I guess it will be a shootout between the two. So it will be exciting to watch whomsoever is able to whether that person is able to grab that opportunity. Ishan Kishan has obviously has a ODI double hundred to his name. So and hopefully Afghanistan are competitive here because their A team beat us in a rain-affected match in Sri Lanka. So as Sanjay Manjrekar, former India Mumbai batsman tweeted rightly that Afghanistan, there's a lot of exciting things to watch about Afghanistan. Like it's one of the best things to happen to international cricket in recent times. Bangladesh is coming along very well. They beat Australia for the first time in a ODI series. So I'm excited that and this is the first ever time that Afghanistan playing an ODI series against us.
Yeah. Sports Highlights has a question, Nitin. What is the need of tinkering the position of KL Rahul? He's batting in the lower middle order since 2023. Yeah, he can bat at any position, but why try to fix something that is not broken?
No, this is nothing to do again. But I am one of KL Rahul's biggest fans. I think he's one of the most versatile Indian cricketers and Indian batters. I'm saying that since we already know what KL Rahul offers, I'm saying that we have to figure out our combination in these three ODIs in a way that we get Yashasvi three ODIs in a row as an opener, so that will allow us to have a contingency plan in case something happens to both Rohit and Virat, by allowing Gill to bat at number 3 and by allowing Yashasvi to open with Rohit Sharma. So in case something goes wrong with both Rohit and Virat, we have two excellent backups to bat in those positions, and these are two specialist positions And both these batters have the tools to bat in those positions and excel. So, and this is nothing to do with KL Rahul's spot. Nothing to. I'm just saying that they should configure their teams to these three ODIs in a way that allows Gill to bat at 3 and Yashasvi to open.
Okay, just a request to everybody watching. Please ask your question just once. We'll try and get all the questions answered by our guest today. And I'll request the guest also to keep their answers short so that we can get everybody's question answered. They are asking the questions in uh, quick fashion. One more question this time, Gigi. KL average 15 ODI. Why he should uh, cede the seat to scored century against New Zealand in ODI. Iyer has struggled against fast bowling. He should be the one who should be questioned, not KL. So basically saying why should KL's position be under question and not Shreyas? Gigi?
दोनों की पोजीशन क्वेश्चन होनी चाहिए. Both were. I was in the Champions Trophy in Dubai last year. I think both are an integral part of India's ODI team, and both play a extremely crucial role behind your openers Rohit and Gill, and then in a regular team in a first team with Virat at number 3. They occupy and they did a brilliant job. I thought both of them. I wish हमारे पास में ऐसा lineup होता 2019 World Cup. We would have not lost the semi-final to New Zealand, which we did. With Shreyas and KL batting at this position that they're batting in currently. But I think they're the sort of the bulwark, the backbone of the team, both of them. With Shreyas at 4 and KL at 5 and KL at 6. I think ना 6 पे आते हैं वो अब. I think he's 5, 6, yeah, 5 because Akshar Patel was batting at 5 in the Champions Trophy. अभी तो ये सीरीज में तो अक्षर नहीं है. So I think there might be a switch. I don't know, but KL has, as Nitin rightly said, has brilliantly adopted himself to any role that Indian cricket has given him. And obviously I think there's something about Rahul there. With Rahul Dravid also having a similar stretch.
Approach.
So I think they are both beyond any doubt or this thing, and they are locked in. And obviously I think full credit to the head coach Gautam Gambhir for bringing the best out of KL Rahul and backing him to the hilt. When Gautam Gambhir became the India coach, KL का थोड़ा सा वो था shaky था position.
Okay, Gigi, no, sorry, Nitin, 2 questions. First one, this. Rohit Sharma has an average of 19.6 and a strike rate of 60s in ODIs in SA. Why is there a clamor for having him in the squad for 2027 World Cup?
Plays fast bowling very well. Can play the horizontal shot very well. For me, more than Rohit's form, Chandresh, I'm more worried about his fitness. Even for that matter, I'm worried about as their bodies keep on getting older. Hardik, Virat, and Rohit, I think they will keep on picking up these soft tissue injuries. Calf, hamstrings, heel. These are the injuries that generally, as soon as you fix one, another part of another soft tissue somewhere else in the body will go as they keep on aging. From whatever little medical science that I'm aware of. So Virat has been very, very. I mean, he's been a model of fitness for Indian cricket, but as we saw at the end of a long IPL cycle, he picked up an injury and it was not an impact injury; it was a stress injury after having played 14 games, 16 games, whatever. So I think, and with Virat, what will happen, Chandresh, is there is not even a single game, not even a club game, that he will play at 95 or 96%. He will play even that at 110%. So maybe those chances of injuries coming back will be higher as we progress. So I feel that both their positions as pure batters, there is no doubt about it. As Ashwin also recently said in one of the interviews on a website that you will need experienced players in World Cups, somebody who has been there. That is why I was saying that since we have Yashasvi Jaiswal in the squad in these 3 ODIs, I feel that he should be given 3 ODIs as an opener, and Shubman should bat at 3.
Okay, Himanshu has a super chat for you. I think he means for India A. He says, Nitin sir, why are bowlers like Mayank, Ashok, Gurjapneet, Brijesh, Karthik, and more not getting picked for India A? Instead of bowlers who can bat preferred, we need to have wicket takers. I think they're just getting carried away by the IPL performances.
Yeah,
So, but like basically, he means that people like Arshad Khan and all getting picked over these guys, but the others have very small sample
yeah,
size. We're just getting carried away. These names that are
correct,
there.
correct,
Gurjapneet
correct.
has at least done the hard yards, and Ashok as well has done the hard yards in domestic cricket.
Even Arshad, I think now he's had 2 or 3 decent seasons for GT, and
And
he's
also in
bowled the
domestic cricket.
difficult. Yeah, and he's bowled the difficult overs even for GT. And even the other day against Sri Lanka A, I think he bowled the difficult overs and he picked up wickets and he won India a game which we almost had lost. So um, let's let's uh,
Yeah.
let's uh, give these boys a few more games, a little bit more exposure, and then I think after a long time, I think our bowling lineup is very very inexperienced in an ODI game tomorrow, when we'll be fielding and fielding the 11. I think tomorrow will be one of the least experienced ODI lineups, bowling lineups
Yeah.
that we will be fielding.
Yeah. Okay. Shibam Keshri says, Gigi Gambhir angry on senior players does not want them in 2027 World Cup. Is it true? You're on mute.
You're angry sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah. I'm saying that it looks like कि angry तो है angry नहीं I don't think he's on the same page with them. That is pretty much obvious. But then ठीक है यार अभी मतलब I mean that has been there for a long time, and he has a point in terms of future planning and fears that one of them might break down during the World Cup, or just close to the World Cup, particularly Rohit. But then both of them have been scoring runs. They've bounced back well. So the entire plan to phase them out actually fizzled out. Gambhir came close to losing his job himself before he bounced back with that World Cup victory. So I think he should focus on the team's performance, because the ODI and the Test performances need a major, sort of a, improvement there. Compared to the
Yeah. Yeah.
T20 performances. So unless
Yeah.
वो दोनों improve नहीं होएगा तो फिर मतलब वो फायदा नहीं है. We should focus on that rather than just focusing on these two gentlemen.
Okay, Priyanshu says, Nitin sir, can India play both Hardik and Nitish in 11 in Africa and not play spin all rounder?
Looks unlikely. If Hardik plays, then I don't think Nitish will play, because you will need Kuldeep Yadav on those pitches. I feel, in the middle overs, his ability to strike. I know that he's been, he's lost his place in the white ball setup. Why, I don't know. Because of one poor IPL season, he's lost his place even in the ODI setup. I don't know why. We in South Africa, I don't think dew will be a problem. I think he suffered because of dew in that series against New Zealand and against South Africa. I think India were bowling second in I think 4 out of the 6 games. I think India bowled second. The 3 ODIs against South Africa and 3 against New Zealand. So I don't think dew will be a problem in South Africa, and I think in the 2018 tour, I think Kuldeep bowled beautifully over there in South Africa. I would want
and UC as well.
And UC as well. So I would want Kuldeep in the 11 there, and that is why I feel 2 pacers plus Hardik plus Kuldeep, and then you have Akshar and Washi. So both Nitish and
what about
Hardik
Harsh
will be
Dubey?
difficult.
Arvind Atreya says, Nitin, Harsh Dubey ahead of Akshar and Jadeja? Or too
Akshar
early?
is a very very vital cog in the wheel, Chandresh. I know that his stocks have kind of depleted as of now, but I think he's still a very very tempting prospect.
Okay, Gigi, there's one more question for you. Reed Savla says, more than Rohit, you all should be worried about Hardik Pandya's fitness. Only plays T20s and is still injury prone. Basically, he plays 3 months a year, one ICC event plus IPL.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. A lot of bilateral cricket also is played यार. अभी IPL is tough on the body. Running in, bowling is overs, also batting plus captaincy pressure. So and the heat.
But that's what Sports Highlights is saying. Can we afford 3 injury-prone players, Rohit, Bumrah, and Pandya going forward?
तो फिर तो किसी को ही मत खिलाओ, because all the cricketers can develop injuries. Then you should take India under-19 team to the World Cup. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है यार. Some players, top players do carry niggles, and we take them. They play at the top level. It cannot be like that everybody is totally 100%, and we take a completely team full of 11 athletes who can run in 10.5 seconds. There will be minor niggles and all. उसके साथ खेलते हैं cricketers. I mean, Jasprit Bumrah played the entire World Cup, as Mahela Jayawardene said, T20 World Cup with a niggle. Did it look like he had a niggle? He was by far the best bowler ever in a T20 World Cup. तो ये सब फालतू की बातें हैं कि अरे ये वो निगल है, वो उसको इंजरी प्रोन है, ये वो. If and Hardik also, this whole, I think it's all complete. This logic is a waste of time. That Hardik should bowl 10 overs, otherwise he will not go to South Africa. If Hardik is fit and fine, and believe me, his competing all-rounders have told me this, and a lot of people, if Hardik is fit, he is there in the team. Period. You do not have a replacement for him. And as a middle order big hitter, come a bowler who can bowl even 7, 8, 5, 6, 7 decent overs, and he does have a knack of picking up wickets. He's the hero of your last 2 T20 World Cups. So ऐसा नहीं है. You don't have a replacement for him. Nitish Kumar Reddy is not his replacement. He will develop, but if at all.
Reed Savla is asking, कल match होगा? Because there's been rain last couple of days over there at Dharamshala.
We need between 2 and 4. 2 and 4 के बीच में बारिश है. Then it's, I think, clearing up. Between 2 and 4 there are showers, but then after 4 p.m.
So then we won't have the 15 over contest then. अगर 2 से 4 होगा तो first innings को back out हो गया.
हाँ, I know. So we might have a shortened game, but yeah, you never know. With the hills, suddenly the weather clears also.
Okay. Gigi, one more question. Ishan deserves more chance than Jaiswal because Ishan is proving everywhere. Jaiswal plays test. This time Ishan 100% deserves chance as number 3 position. Just to give context, Morne Morkel said, give us an opportunity to experiment in this series.
तो पता नहीं अब एक्सपेरिमेंट में क्या होएगा. एक्सपेरिमेंट तो किसी भी तरह का हो सकता है. It can be that, but वो सारा experiment will be bent ना if they lose to Afghanistan by chance. If they get upset, then I think they will go for full throttle for what they have and how they usually keep their batting lineup and their top guns in place. Because experimentation तो है बहुत ज़्यादा. I'm actually quite excited about Harsh Dubey as well. So Yashasvi तो ठीक है. We know what I mean. He's coming off 100 in the last game that he played in. So it was quite unfair that he was not there in the squad. I was shocked when I found out that he was not there in the squad. So I mean, and Ishan has obviously really played some lovely cricket too. I thought Sanju was extremely unlucky to miss out in the ODI side. I still think that with the kind of form that he showed in the World Cup and in the IPL, he should have been there. But then, how many can you play? I guess it's obviously it was a shoot off between him and Ishan being a left-hander, a big hitter. The possibility that he can open. Ishan is also there in the opening scheme of things. So in the scheme of opening the innings for India, so a lot of experimentation can happen.
Will Washington play tomorrow?
100%. Again, a player for whom you don't have a replacement. Washington और हार्दिक का कोई रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं है. ऑफ स्पिनिंग ऑलराउंडर. इसके बाद में हेमंग बदोनी है तुम्हारे पास में. आयुष बदोनी is your next option in that category. So Washi is your pen-in for all the 3 formats. And he's a cricketer who will give you something in a game. He's not somebody who will just participate. कुछ ना कुछ करके जाएगा वो.
Okay, ये सवाल है नितिन. शिवम केशरी, what is Jadeja's future in ODI? Still in future plans or retirement?
No, looks very shaky, Chandresh. His future in ODIs and in white ball format, I think, looks very, very shaky. I would rather have him
T20
fit and
retire
firing. I would rather have him fit and firing for the Australia series when they come here and in Sri Lanka. Now that I think their whole by bringing in Manav Suthar and Harsh Dubey, I think they have. It's a subtle message to Jadeja that I think you need to up your game a little bit, or you need to rediscover that form that you had 3 or 4 years ago in the white ball format. Brilliant fielder, yes, but then he's not able to strike at a certain a certain number when he at the position that he bats in. He's very good if you're chasing 210, 220, and if you're 110 for 5, like Gaurav covered a match in Bombay in 2023 when Mitchell Stark had India in trouble in a smallish chase, but then KL and Jadeja won India the game, took them past. So he's very good in those kind of situations where his defensive game is needed. But when it comes to India needing maybe 160 in 15 or 16 overs with 5 wickets down, I think that's when you would need somebody like an Akshar Patel or even a Washington Sundar, or that's where I think his hitting game has kind of deserted him a bit. So yeah.
Okay, the one question, Nitin. Gambhir wants to play both Hardik and Nitish together in SA at 5 and 6. So one pure batsman between Virat, Rohit, or Iyer will be dropped. That's not going to happen.
No, that won't happen. Both Nitish and Hardik will not play together.
Look at his lineup, Virat, Rohit, Iyer will be dropped. Matlab,
I mean, who will bowl them? We need bowlers, right? We need bowlers also, right? You need specialist bowlers. So Siraj, Bumrah, Prasidh maybe on those wickets. So
Plus Kuldeep.
And Hardik. So yeah, I think
And one spinning
Hardik,
all-rounder.
Yeah, on those pitches, I think you'll need 3 out-and-out pacers plus Hardik. I am not very comfortable with 2 pacers plus Hardik. I want 3 pacers and Hardik and Kuldeep there, and then you can play around with the rest of the squad.
And you'll have one more spin all-rounder. Akshar.
Yeah, you'll have one
Or
Akshar
Jadeja.
or Washi. Akshar or Washi. I don't think Jadeja will make the squad.
Okay. GG Sports Isla says if Jaiswal doesn't get World Cup 27, will be 30 years old in World Cup 2031. Can you imagine player like Jaiswal getting his first World Cup at the age of 30? Also, he's not playing T20. He's very sure that there will be a ODI World Cup in 2031.
there will be. वो किसने कह दिया आपसे कि नहीं होएगा वर्ल्ड कप
Format itself is struggling to survive, no?
नहीं सर वो हो गया वो 23 was also everybody wrote, then by the end 31 खत्म हुआ, 27 23 खत्म हुआ, everybody wrote कि अरे नहीं इतना अच्छा वर्ल्ड कप हुआ ये वो, तो like that वो सब होता रहता है, क्रिकेट चलेगा, इतना भी वो नहीं है, ODI cricket has its own charm, and Pat Cummins I thought completely finished the argument. He said that this is the most premium prize that he has, in terms of all because he said even WTC comes every 2 years, the T20 World Cup comes every 2 years, but this is something that comes once in 4 years. So I guess ODI World Cup's charm will not end unless.
So it's more than us. I think the broadcaster decides. In the
broadcaster players also value it. But Pat Cummins बोला ना,
players will value it, but the broadcaster has to value it, no? Because ultimately they are
value
putting the
कर ही रहा है,
top
तभी तो हो रहा है, नहीं तो South Africa वाला would have been called off, no? It's there, pretty much there.
South Africa is the
all
last
press
of the
conferences are about ODI selections are about 27 World Cup, 27 World Cup, 27 World Cup, Rocco 27 World Cup. So
one interesting litmus test apart from the 2027 World Cup will also be how the Champions Trophy in India is received in 2029.
If it happens in that
if it
ODI
happens,
format.
if and when it if it
format.
happens in the ODI format, if how that tournament is received and how the attendances go and how the viewership figures are, I think that will be an interesting dipstick for the 2020 for the 2031 World Cup also.
Yeah, absolutely. Shibam Keshri says, Nitin, Rohit Sharma fitness, big question. Why Jaiswal not getting chances? Everybody has the same question. Rohit Yashasvi playing tomorrow or not? One more question, Saikat Sardar, will the Bangladesh ODI series happen? No, that's a very tough one because you have the test series against Sri Lanka from August 15th. And then you have probably 3 ODIs or 3 T20Is in Sri Lanka. So I don't know when they will be able to squeeze in those 3 ODIs and 3 T20s against Bangladesh.
Everyone wants India to come and tour there. So that's the problem. So
yeah. What's the verdict? Kya naam hai? Gigi, will the Bangladesh tour happen? August, September?
August, highly unlikely. I don't think our relations with Bangladesh have improved to the point where we'll have a one-day series with them or T20 series with them, which is actually pretty sad because, sorry?
But India government sent somebody for the inauguration of the Prime Minister.
Those things were happening even when the that bridge was trying to be built, even when the Fizz was called. It's not like there was a war going on between us and Bangladesh when Fizz was pulled out of the IPL and that whole drama happened and so on and so forth. So I guess I don't think so. Nahi hoega wo. As much I'm telling you, learning from people in the BCCI that this series is extremely highly unlikely to happen. Right now, things need to really improve at the government to government level and as a country to country level before cricket comes in. you know. So things are not good right now. They're not to a point where this thing, you know. I think Tamim Iqbal has just become the BCI, Bangladesh Cricket
BCB.
Board BCB president. So how they, it's just not about the boards basically. It's about the government and the kind of you know, the protection that it gives to the minority in its country, how that is viewed by our government, and so on and so forth. So वो trade और वो सब वो होएगा, trade वो सब भी बाद में आता है. पहले it's about basic security of people, you know, belonging to India. Once that is assured, then the government will move forward.
Belonging
And
to
then,
India, they are citizens.
they're citizens, but yeah, I mean, you know, sort of. So वो है, मतलब things have to improve at a civilian level before the cricket kicks in, I'm saying. So that look, by the way, I think वो सब window भी भर रहे हैं, because एक 15 दिन का window था, तो that's what you know, the BCI official was telling us here. So Sri Lanka का, apart from the 2 test matches in August, we could see a 3-match T20 series also.
Apparently, it could be an ODI series to build for the World Cup next year.
Sorry?
It could be an ODI series.
नहीं T20 होएगा. नहीं T20 भी बहुत है. नहीं T20 बहुत है. ODI बहुत है यार, हो जाएगा. अभी ODI तो भी they're going to New Zealand to play 5 ODIs also, no? They're playing 5 ODIs also. So here they will you know, play 3 T20s. October onwards they have a big October November they have a big tour of New Zealand. I mean, the biggest tour of that New Zealand has ever hosted in their country, of any team. So there they'll get 5 ODIs. इधर अगर तो 3 T20 का request है. That's what we've been told.
Okay, on that note, thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us today. Nitin, Gigi, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on all our videos. Hype का बटन दबाइए. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. We'll meet you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Do you think our footballers will be groggy-eyed because of having watched a lot of football? Our cricket lovers and cricketers also, perhaps, catching up on the football action.
No, but the match is at 1:30 ना कल.
But if they stay awake,
12 बजे तक सो सकते हैं.
I think they are too professional, Gigi.
but
There
I'm
is
sure
no
they will
Ben
catch
Stokes. There is no Ben Stokes or Gus Atkinson in this series.
अरे वो issue तो
And
हमने
Dharam-
discuss नहीं किया.
And Dharamshala is no London.
And Dharamshala is no London, so there's no
Struggle
pub
to find a
or,
good pub where they can brawl.
yeah.
But Ben Stokes has been given a clean sheet or not? They've left it to
No,
him.
not yet. That probe is going on. We'll discuss that when it happens. Just been dropped for the second test match.
Yeah.
That's it for today, gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. God bless. Take care.
Thank you.